Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the Keeper of Scrolls, and the Teller of Tales. Today I have the honor of presenting to you CLW episode 25. In this episode, we have Anita Vaughan versus Stephanie Vaquer, the Irish Aces versus the Final Testament, Sammy D versus Aleister Black. Liv Morgan is going to have another open challenge. We're going to hear from Kaia McKenna, and Raven Freed will be taking on Hannah Taylor. Our main event is the Shewolves defending the Women's Tag Team Championship against Where's the Party? Now let's get to the action. Welcome to CLW episode 25. Liv Morgan in the ring, issuing another open challenge. She's been very proud of herself with her victory. Who's going to accept this week? Debbie Keitel accepts Liv Morgan's challenge this week. Liv Morgan has been insisting no one can beat her. She had a questionable win over Rhea Ripley, as Sapphire Reed helped out in that one. And she defeated AJ Lee. Then issued her first open challenge and defeated Millie McKenzie. Her second open challenge, she defeated Harley Hudson. That takes us to this match. Debbie Keitel answered the challenge this week. Liv Morgan with the upper hand at the moment, stopping and standing on Debbie in the corner. Liv setting Debbie up on the top rope. You got planned here. Good superplex. Liv seems a little dazed by that herself. Liv now going to the top rope. Senton from the top, and she's going for the pin. Has to knock the wind out of Debbie. Debbie's out before 2. Liv maintaining control over Debbie. Debbie's going to the outside, take a breather, as it looks like Liv might have been setting her up. Her trip to the outside seems to have gotten Debbie a little bit of a second wind as she's taking the upper hand and gets Liv. Debbie now taking control of the match. Setting up for a submission here. Liv rolls through. Counters. Debbie still maintaining an upper hand, taking Liv to the corner. Belly to belly out of the corner. Now on the outside, Debbie in control at the moment. Liv catches her with a drop kick. Liv taking control on the outside. Sending Debbie back to the inside. Wants to beat her in the ring. Prove her dominant. Changed her mind at the top rope. Decided Debbie wasn't in the right position. Forearms to the back of Debbie. Debbie to the corner. Just busted Debbie open. Lung blower. Now setting Debbie up. Might be it. With a complete shot. She's finished her matches with that. 2, 3. Liv wins again. Time for some tag team action. Good. Apparently they're calling themselves the Final Testament. Karrion, Kross, Batista, Damian Priest, and Scarlett. Kross and Batista in this match. Taking on the Irish Aces, Sheamus and JD McDonagh with Finn Balor on the outside. Batista currently has the Slotcha Championship. He was the winner of the inaugural tournament. Finn Balor defeated Batista at Belfast for All. However, the following CLW episode, Batista came out with Damian Priest in his corner and was able to win the title back from Finn with outside interference from Damian Priest. You gotta think that Finn's gonna want a rematch against Batista. Possibly at our next premium event, Pay the Piper, in a couple of weeks. Sheamus reversing Batista. I believe this is the first time that we've seen Sheamus and JD as a tag team. It was always JD and Finn, and then Sheamus joined the Irish Aces a couple of months back during the feud with the Triangle of Terror. They have teamed in 6-man matches. This is the first time they've been a tag team. JD trying to fight out of Batista's bear hug. Getting out of it. Finn Balor removing the turnbuckle pad. That could be an issue. Ref is trying to get that put back on there before somebody gets sent into it. JD with a Spanish fly on Batista. Good thing that ref got that turnbuckle pad on there. Launching. JD launching Sheamus for a shoulder block. Going for a pin, but Scarlett just pulled the ref out of the ring. That should be a disqualification. At the very least, Scarlett should be sent out of the ring. That area. Sheamus setting up for the clover leaf, but Batista's out of it immediately. Batista turning things around on Sheamus. Belly to belly. But Sheamus makes the tag. Finn back up on the apron. JD missing with that springboard elbow. Houston maybe wanted to think about tagging him out. He's been in there for a while. He must have heard me. It looked like he was going for a tag, but I guess not. Spear. He's looking at a Batista bomb here. JD reversing it, rolling up Batista. JD punishing Batista's leg. Batista powering out of that. Batista setting JD up for an elbow. Batista still hasn't made a tag out of this match yet. He's been there for a while. JD making a tag on Sheamus. Sheamus blocked by Batista. Batista with a gorilla press slam. Batista just stomping on Sheamus's face. Finn now distracting Batista. I think I heard him say he wants his title back. Batista's saying anytime. Now we get a Batista bomb. Is that going to do it for Sheamus? JD breaking up the pin. Batista's still in the ring. We haven't seen Karrion since the match started. There, now he's tagging out. Fresh man in. Sheamus is out. Wrenching Sheamus's leg. Sheamus is up. A knee. Should be looking to set him up for a brogue kick here soon. Pin attempt of Batista's right there. Damian Priest cheering on his team. Double team coming in. Knee to the chin of Karrion Kross, busting him open. It may have knocked him out. 2 count. JD setting Karrion up. Looking for a submission. Camel clutch. Karrion powering out of it. Power slam by Karrion. JD taking a break. Devil inside. Just gonna finish the match. Irish Aces win. Now we have Stephanie Vaquer with Rhea Ripley versus Anita Vaughan with Sapphire Reed. This feud has been going on for a few weeks now. You know, Sapphire cost Rhea her match of Liv Morgan for the championship. And the weeks after that, Anita and Sapphire were double teaming Rhea Ripley. So Rhea announced there was a new member of the Terror Twins. And at Belfast Brawl, we found out it was Stephanie. Last week, Stephanie defeated Sapphire Reed. This week she's taking on Anita Vaughan. The first match between these two teams at Belfast Brawl, the Terror Twins won by countout. They had a rematch the following episode of CLW. Anita going for a pin here, only a 2 count. That rematch on CLW ended with Hyperactive getting the win. So each team has a win now. Leah on the apron distracting Anita. Giving Stephanie a chance to roll up Anita. Not even a 1 count. Anita showing her power. Now going to the top rope. Stephanie's up though. Tried to catch Anita, but missed. Anita with a running neck breaker. Second rope. Splash. Anita's in control of this match. Sapphire throwing a baseball bat in the ring. Anita from the top, diving shoulder. Slapjacking Stephanie's face into the mat. Anita was setting Stephanie up, but Rhea grabbed her foot from the outside. Anita's still going for, it looks to be, package pile driver. For a second there, I thought she was doing Stephanie's finisher. Anita ties it up. Kaia McKenna making her way out with a microphone. Maybe we'll finally find out what kind of history there is between Kaia and Blair Onyx. Kaia says she has no idea why Blair Onyx keeps attacking her, but she has a feeling she's in the building. So why don't you come out now, Blair? I guess she's not coming out. I guess she doesn't want to come out when she's called out. Face to face. Sammy D versus Aleister Black. Sammy's got the draw in his corner. Debbie Keitel and Jay. Aleister has Drew McIntyre and Kathy Kelly in his corner. Sammy D came out and challenged Drew McIntyre to a match a couple of weeks ago. Those two are going to face off for the CLW Championship at Pay the Piper. Last week, Sammy lost to Wade Barrett, but not without several distractions and interference from Kathy Kelly and Drew McIntyre, to the point that Drew McIntyre was thrown out from ringside by the referee. This week, Sammy's going to try to see if he can take out Drew's other stablemate, Aleister Black. Aleister Black controlling Sammy at the moment. Sammy reversing. Sammy controlling Aleister Black. Going for the arm now. Sammy showing his technical abilities. And Drew McIntyre just threw a kendo stick into the ring. He's already starting in again this week. Action's been taken to the outside. Sammy maintaining control over Aleister. Action returning to the ring, and Sammy going to the top rope. Elbow drop. Going for a quick pin. 2. Aleister's up though. Managed to throw Sammy off guard with the sitting thing that he does. Okay, now we're removing a turnbuckle pad. Neither one of these teams are really fan-friendly, I guess you could say. Aleister Black now firmly in control of Sammy. Multiple hits. Kick. Now Aleister going to the top. Stop. And a pin attempt. 2. Sammy's in trouble now. Missing with the black mask. Sammy looking to make Aleister submit. No, he's doing this, stomping his face into the mat. Hate to see that. Now setting Aleister up in the middle of the ring. But Aleister's up. Countering. Brainbuster. Aleister on the outside, taunting Sammy. Springboard knee. Drew McIntyre now on the apron, removing the buckle. I think Drew just told Aleister to use the buckle. The ref's already put the pad back on. Meteora from the top rope. Going for a pin. Sammy's out. Should be seeing a black mask here. Oh, that might be it for Sammy. 1, 2, 3. Aleister has defeated Sammy D. Anna Taylor versus Raven Creed. Raven put her hand out for a handshake, but then just smacked Hannah across the face. Hannah did not appreciate that. These two were a team. Conduits of Karma, along with Kaia McKenna, who's been busier on their own with Blair Onyx in the Celtic Championship. These two lost their attempt to get the women's tag titles from the Shewolves. In the following episode of CLW, Raven Creed walked out on Hannah Taylor. Last week she explained her actions by saying that Hannah was a weak link and didn't deserve to be teamed with her. Hannah then came out and challenged Raven to a match. That takes us to this matchup here. We may find out who is the weak link. Hannah now in control. A little bit of back and forth between these two. Raven was trying to get out of that, but Hannah maintains control of the arm. Couple of shots to the gut. Springboard kick to the face of Hannah. Knee. Hannah's in trouble. Big punch to the face. Now going for a pin. Aggressively with that forearm across her face. Kicked by Raven and a knee. Big discus punch. Now setting Hannah up from the outside. Kick from over the top rope. Stomp to the back. Kick to the face. Raven is just controlling Hannah at this point. Knees to the back. Going for a pin. Hannah's out at 2. Setting Hannah up. Hannah now taking control of the match. Setting her up. Tiger bomb, would that do it? Kick out after 1. Stomping on the back. Hannah now in control. Wasting time here though. Not really sure what she's doing. Now deciding to go to the top rope, but Raven is up. And Raven managed to sidestep what Hannah had planned. Clothesline now. Looks to be setting Hannah up. Taking her to the corner. Just busted Hannah open. Just pushing Hannah off the top rope down to the floor. She may have even landed head first on the floor. She may be out. Hannah finally starting to get up. Raven went out to meet her, but Hannah is up. Stomp. And a knee. May have just busted Raven open. Action returning to the ring. Hannah now in control of Raven Creed. Raven turning things around. Punch to the gut. Forearm. Going for a pin. Hannah out before 2. Going for another pin, this time with her feet on the rope. Still only a 2. Not a 2, I should say. Now it's trading blows with each other. Raven getting the upper hand. More kicks than the knee to the face again. Raven now going to the top. Double axe handle to the back of the head. May have knocked Hannah out. Going for a pin. Barely out. That looked like a 3 to me, but she got out of it. Hannah rolling out. Beautiful cutter. Another kick out at 2. This match has been amazing. Hannah with a beautiful Phoenix splash off the top, going back up to the top. Oh, just as Raven was getting up, that looked brutal. 1, 2, 3. Hannah proved she was not the weak link. Time for our main event. The Shewolves defending the Women's Tag Team Championship against Where's the Party. On the last episode of CLW, Where's the Party actually got a victory over the champions leading to this title match. Double team by Where's the Party. Double back body drop. Where's the Party in control of the match at the moment? Session Moth, Martina, and Myla Grace. Session Moth in the ring right now with Leah Owens. Her twin sister Kasey Owens on the outside. Meteora by Session Moth, maintaining control. Lee reverses her into the corner. She's in the wrong part of town. Session Moth countering out of the corner now, taking Lee into the opposite corner. Rolling elbow, taking out Lee. Sending her back into the corner for a double team. Thus far, Where's the Party has been controlling this match. Myla Grace taking Lee down with a drop kick, now headed to the top rope. Headed to the outside. Double axe handle. Working on Lee's arm. Gonna want to get her back in the ring if they want the titles. They can't win them on a count out. Lee's up. And Myla's still greets her with some punches. Lee reversing. We're at 7. 8. Where's Lee going? 9. They're still fighting. Myla's in. That's a 10. Where's the Party? Wins by countout, not getting the title. What's going to happen between those two teams? Kaia McKenna called out Blair Onyx, and she didn't show up. Anna Taylor proved to Raven Creed that she was not the weak link of their team. Liv Morgan continues her winning streak. Sammy D, on the other hand, continues his losing streak as he lost to Aleister Black after losing to Wade Barrett last week. He still has that championship match with Drew McIntyre at Pay the Piper, but things are going to have to change if he wants the championship. You're not going to want to miss the stories yet to be told. So unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.